Well, what week is it now? Like 6? No, it's only 5. Okay. Claim all these. Didn't see what level I was at before I claimed these, but whatever. Hello to Rasputin.
I have completed my assessment of my current functional capabilities. Despite my newfound ability to communicate with you, key elements of my code remain incomplete. I would be unable to take command of the warsats, even if I were uploaded to the network. No submine cores remain for reintegration. Our only option is to continue collating ancillary submine data for my reconstruction algorithm. In summary, we must stay the course. Breach the vaults. Retrieve and reintegrate the submine data. Soon, the warsats will once again be humanity's to wield.
They're basically just telling us they have no new content anymore. So just keep doing it, I guess. Well, no. There's still some stuff. Let's see. There's still, like, the exotic mission. But, yeah. Is that really the mission now? Just... I'll listen along.
Spend a serif code.
The war mind speaks. His archives are incomplete, as is his memory. There's a figment seeded in that recollecting mind where my visions might find purchase. The pieces are scattered on the floor before me. I see them.
God, I smell
points of
vomit.
starlight.
Throwing a cat?
Form a constellation.
No, I had food poisoning.
My eye
Oh,
cannot
jeez.
yet draw
I know, I
the
just-
lines.
Okay, so I went into
To
work
fill a
twice
stronghold
with
is a term that
salmonella.
appears multiple times
So
throughout
now
the
I've gone into
submine's
work
caches.
with COVID. I've gone
Each
into
time I
work
read
with
it, I
stomach
hear it
flu. I've gone into work with
whispered in
salmonella.
Salaman's voice. Anna
God.
recognizes the term Nephele.
But now I just
transcribed
smell
from a
vomit
temporal
everywhere, 'cause-
disturbance on Mars.
That's lovely.
Or I smell something
Recognition
similar to
was forged
vomit,
at
and
birth.
I think it's vomit.
But Rasputin must know. Asking the right question could unlock everything.
Sounds like you've had a fun
I need
couple of
time
weeks.
to submit my inquiries
Yeah.
to Rasputin. To find convincing proof for
But
Ikora.
tomorrow's Friday, and
You do
it's
not.
actually a Friday.
Zivo
Yeah,
Aral's
there you go.
assault on the War Minds network is no coincidence. She is far more tactician than brute. I underestimated her once. I won't be afforded another mistake. Our next move must be certain.
LA Stronghold. Okay, spend key codes to unlock a chest. How exciting.
Fill up my water while matchmaking.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and flush in. Do that real quick. Back? Okay, you're back.
Altered Elixir biosignatures are present within Bray exoscience. Submind extraction in danger.
Still kind of weird to me that we're going here after, you know... We went after... after we went after Bray. He, like, betrayed us. I understand they only made so many of these, and one of them is a... Oh! Never mind, here he is. Talking.
Be a lamb and kill every last intruder in my land. You're too kind.
They kind of acknowledge it, at least. That's good.
More than I would have expected.
Though I don't think we get any kind of special dialogue when talking to the head. Honestly, I think this is the worst, one of the worst ones, because of the placement of that Death Tongue, or whatever his name is. He's in a very annoying spot. This. Heck, do you see a mine here? I guess the mines don't activate after you get that upgrade. Interesting. You know the upgrade like gave you damage resistance, but I don't think it eliminated that too.
This pulse rifle.
The exotic one?
It's useless.
It's, yeah. I mean, it's not useless, but it's not as good as I was hoping it would be. I mean, there are still some other exotic things you can get, but it's just a intrinsic anti-barrier, I guess.
It's like half an hour to charge up a one alt fire.
I mean, you know it charges on crits, right?
Yeah, I'm shooting crits.
Sub-level door is opening now.
It's pretty good against, like, brigs and stuff that have a massive weak point, but... I do kind of wish we would get more general good exotics, like Osteo. Like, Osteo was kind of surprisingly great because of the area effect. Meanwhile, this one's very...
I think they put too many exotics in the game.
I mean,
There has to be like one or two every season, and they have to be mid.
like,
Instead of just making some legendary weapons with that are like more unique and have more cool perks.
well, even that, like, some exotics are... Like, some of the older exotics are very basic, like the Sunshot. Like, you could just do that with, what is it called now? Incendiary rounds? Not incendiary rounds, there's some perk.
Airfly?
Incandescent.
Incandescent. Oh, yeah.
The perk they added
It's not as good.
It's not as good, but it's similar enough that, like, if it's a non-exotic, then, like, you're getting that benefit in a non-exotic weapon, so I think that's well worth it. I should try and kill this stupid Death Tongue, Death Singer. Sometimes he just spawns like immediately underneath the thing, and it's super stupid. Plus, there are times where there's like your teammates just completely ignore them.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my god, that.
I think me and this other guy had like perfect timing on our shots. Is your cat okay?
Oh, he's driving me nuts recently. I think I'm gonna put him down.
Just leave him on the cold for a night. It'll be fine.
Yeah. That'll teach him.
Short enough that you could just throw him in the snow and he'll just like be under it because we have like a foot and a half worth of snow now.
Not here.
Not there.
No, we got like a covering. Then it's been like just above freezing all day. So it's not really...
It's gotten warmer for sure, but still. Get that over there? All of them? There we go.
Submine vault's locked down tight, but the maintenance shafts are just big enough to fit you and all that armor. Happy crawling.
I never knew there was a submind housed in Europa.
I'll go for the easy one.
Archives. Which submind is this?
I had the same question. Turns out it's not really a submind, not in the traditional sense. It's more like a foundational AI framework they all use.
Guardian down.
What?
Where's the other guy? Oh, he's just spawn killing. What?
How do you get
All
up
right.
there?
Do you have the upgrade for this? There's little steps, and you get a free one of those things. You have to do some hacking. Then you only have to go on, have one person go on one side, and then you don't have to bottom middle. Bottom middle. Oh,
What?
we didn't open it
I
yet.
was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Or do you use Nova Bomb
See
on
more
those
love will
enemies
be
out there?
delivered on Europa. You know what to do.
Have you used it again? Huh.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Alright, champion dead. Yep. And my cab's on my desk. Just hanging out over my arms. Very cool. I've also had teammates that will just like kill the enemy and then leave the arc thing on the ground while they go
Not
kill
their
stuff.
job.
Apparently not. And it's like not level like 5s or anything. It's like level 200s.
Farming for kills.
Yeah, I guess so. Can I not hit you? Heck. Heck, stop moving.
Working theory proposal. The witness did not begin wide-scale assaults until Savathun's death. It is
Submine
possible
data
her presence
fragment.
acted as a deterrent, and her death facilitated necessary developments
That's
for an
over there.
invasion.
That
What?
coincides with my experience in other timelines. The second collapse always seemed like it was waiting for some kind of trigger. But it's not something that we could have avoided. Maybe some things are set in stone.
Even stone can be
Go
eroded,
all the way
Elsie.
over here.
You and I must
Yeah,
once
look at that.
again take the long view to find victory.
Take this submind. I hate you. Well, we did the thing. Now I just go speak to Elsie.
Oh, great.
Yep, and we go back to Helm, and then we talk to somebody at a hologram. Even last season we had like more character like conversations. This season it's all holograms,
Season
except for when they killed that copy of Clovis. Just remember last season we had a lot of face-to-face moments.
Guardian, I worry for Anna. She is more like Clovis than she would like to admit. Obsessed with doing what she's decided is right, a compulsion to achieve her goal no matter the cost. I've seen where that path can lead. I don't want that for her. I don't want to have to stop her. If there's one constant in all the possible futures I've seen, it's fear. And I'm tired of being afraid. Afraid to live, afraid to lose, afraid to trust. And yet, I came to place my trust in you on Europa. Perhaps it's time I did the same with Anna. She deserves it. At least in that respect, she's nothing like Clovis at all.
I do believe that Beyond Light was like 2 years ago at this point. Almost. Doesn't feel that long ago.
With each cache of submine data, an increased percentage of my code is restored. I become more myself. No, that is inaccurate. My submines were left to evolve on their own trajectories. Reintegrating them has altered my own personality matrix. Through them, I see how humanity once looked to me as a savior, an entity capable of protecting them and destroying their enemies. In many ways, I am a war god of their own making. Perhaps I am not unlike Xivu Arath in that regard. The difference between us is that I do not wage war for its own sake. I safeguard those in my charge. Continue retrieving and reintegrating the submine data. I will contact you once the next phase of restoration can begin. If I am to be humanity's war god, then I will smite those who threaten it. Xivu Arath, the Wrathborn, and all who follow.
Choose to accept it, part 2. Turn to Diocles Annex and download a cryptographic index. Hake Heavy Industries. Our post-collapse Hake Foundry was born from the remnants of a golden age industrial weapons manufacturer that had dealings with Braytech. Interesting. So, he's integrating all the war mines, which are basically their own AIs, into himself. He's like giving himself multiple personality disorder on purpose. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Alright then. You want to do the other quest now?
Sweet.
Just for you?
That wasn't the whole
That was the
Seraph
entire...
Shield thing.
What do you mean, Seraph Shield?
That wasn't Operation Seraph's Shield.
No, you're right. This is something else.
Yeah. Well, we did one of these last week.
We did them 2 weeks in a row. So first week was to actually get the weapon. And we did that on normal. And then
Yeah,
we did
but
on legend.
A quest similar to this last week.
Yeah. So they're giving us... This is part 2 of the quest.
Yeah.
Which each part has different steps. So the first one was to get the weapon itself. Part 1 was to get the first exotic part. This is to get the second exotic part. Which is...
Yeah, I mean, let's just do the Warmind launch facility thing.
Yeah, and see what it is. Oh no, this is... Oh, that's right, this is a little mini thing. Where we, like, go in and,
Yeah.
like, clear out some stuff that are... Probably some more Hive. Maybe the Hive Sisters, maybe a giant ogre.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
This is like the,
I remember how it starts.
How last season, remember, we had to, like, go hunt the big bosses? The pirate lords or whatever? In the reused lost sectors?
Yeah, I remember how this starts.
Yeah, that's basically how this is. Or this is the equivalent of that for this season. Like a single spot here. Just left all these thralls. How rude.
Guardian down.
No,
No, wait. You didn't wait for long enough?
No, that's the rock that I thought was saved is not saved.
Oh, yeah. You can still be seen from above. To, like, go into that little nook there.
Yeah, you have to go here, and then the next spot.
And this is the one where we have to go up the cliff face. The dot does a horrible job telling you. And then a tree, and then hop up this way. They still don't fix that. Do you see this too, by the way?
Yeah, yeah.
They won't fix it. They probably won't fix it.
There's no chance they're gonna fix it.
So one week we go in the front, 1 week we go on the side.
What bugs me this season is the dissonance between, like, this level design kind of visual language, and then it goes to, like, the beyond light gray tech stuff.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be the exact same thing, but they're, like, clearly different.
No, isn't this all, like... This is Warmind stuff.
Oh. Yeah, see, it would help if I like thought about anything in this game for like longer than a second.
Yeah, Braytech stuff was... I don't think at all on Earth.
But didn't
No, wait, no.
didn't Braytech make rest? Yeah, they made the war mines. That's why it bugs me.
I guess I didn't know that they made
Like
a war mines.
Mars was like Braytech, and that had all the war mines.
Well, I know Braytech was, or I knew Mars was.
Yeah, they made the
Braytech.
war. That's like the central point this season is Clovis made Rasputin, and he wanted to.
Yes.
I can't even remember anymore. He wanted to become God.
He wanted Rasputin to kill the Traveler and become God. And now he wants to become God instead of Rasputin.
I'm right.
So yes, you are right.
It's stupid.
Although, I mean, it's not like they went through a rebranding, alright?
Yeah.
It's like when Google changes their,
Change their architecture.
all their icons. They're like, you know what? When we're making stuff on Mars or in space, we need a classier look. Not all these weird angles from Warmind. Though, actually, now I'm trying to think what was being made first. Or if they were actually being made at the same time. So I genuinely don't remember. Because obviously the satellite that Seraph's shield takes place in is the same as what's on Europa.
Just think Deepstone Crypt and
Yes.
Exos. Did Exos come before Rasputin or after?
Well, they have had to come at the same time because Anna eventually, well, at some point, what's his face? Clovis becomes an Exo.
I don't think much time even has passed in this universe. Every time I look at it, it's like not that long. Like the Golden Age was like 100 years long, or something like really short.
I genuinely don't know. I have 2 of those now, that's why. Ooh, that's actually a really good one. Ambitious Assassin Auto-Loading Hoster, and I couldn't get it. Yeah. The Scourges again. Your own spot to hide. I actually know what I'm doing right now. We have to kill the Shriekers? Oh no, there's the crystals. No, screw it. Well, oh man, that was close.
Well, I got a black screen.
Yeah, like I saw the countdown for a second before I hit.
That's how you like cheesed one of the bosses in the raid. I don't know which one.
Just killed one of the sisters.
I killed the other one.
Oh. I didn't even notice. I was saving my super because I was like, oh. I got stuff to kill still.
Just left the streaker alive for the entire encounter.
It wasn't hurting nobody.
It takes too long to kill. I'd much rather kill the boss.
And it's clear. Go back to Operation Seraph Shield and do it again.
Travel to the moon.
Oh, travel to the moon. Did you hear that? When the stairs were like descending? This is a really weird beat. Okay. Travel to the moon. But it tells me to go to the helm. Weird.
The helm is
Where is the helm right now? It's in space
still
somewhere.
no, it's still outside. It's still by the moon.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Literally, look outside the window.
Oh yeah, because that's where the big thing is. Oh wait, decrypt. Oh, complete patrols and defeat combatants on the moon. Gosh dang it. That's another one of these. Okay. Is that it then? You just Complete patrols and defeating combatants. Weird that they don't specify, like, bounties from that. I guess there's usually a few good patrols over in Sorrow's Harbor, so we'll just go do that. Okay, that didn't take very long. Didn't even do
Wait,
the
you already-
patrol. Yeah, I got it completed already.
Oh, I'm at 60%. That's weird.
Well, it's the final nightmare, so may as well do it. The next step is spoilers. Locate the dead drop in K1 logistics. So it's the same thing as a few weeks ago where you have to do a thing and upload the cipher. Something really fun about using the machine gun. I know machine guns usually aren't meta, but just like pouring bullets into their face, and like that, however fast it is. I thought this boss doesn't have a weak point.
Oh, now I got it. You can just get it from killing enemies. Like,
Yeah. It's for doing both. Or I guess for doing either. I mean, it makes sense for other locations. Like, I think the first one was on Europa. I think. Yeah, the first one was on Europa, which makes sense because there's not like a massive event. There are some like defend the glimmer extraction, which tend to have a lot of enemies, but in general there's nothing like this on the moon or on Europa. Or he's not vulnerable yet? The heck? He went in and then vanished, right? And we've got time.
Scepter. Logistics.
Gotta go
This
to
one.
K1 Logistics of Archer's Line.
Whose line is it anyway?
Archer's Line, K1 Logistics. Due northwest of the other spawn point. Hopefully this time we can both upload. Because last time,
It despawned.
it exploded when you uploaded the cipher. Man, it actually is kind of cool to have the Leviathan in the skybox now. I haven't spent much time on the
I
moon.
thought it was getting closer during Season of the Haunted.
Maybe. Again, I wasn't really on the moon much in the last few seasons. I always forget how to get into this place.
Through the entrance.
Alright, there's all the ghosts. I already... I forgot how deep in this one is. Is this the one with the giant fallen servitor?
Servitor, yeah.
Okay. I've done this one on Legend a few times. It's not the worst, but those exploding shanks are not fun. That's weird. I can see the outline of the servitor through the wall. Is that wretch stuck inside this thing for you? Hold on. He was stuck inside the geometry. He's dead now, but... Either of us use our supers?
He's pretty easy.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, here's the hacky thing. If we get it close. It only works for one person. No.
Oh.
So we gotta go through again. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
And it also
used to be really
explodes.
fast.
No, like, I was in the process of uploading, it got halfway through, then stopped.
Cool.
Which means you took that one.
So what's the next step?
I don't know, I haven't done this step yet.
It's completed on Legend.
Complete Surf Shield.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. I'm not doing that tonight.
I mean, it's not very late, but yeah, I feel you. I know that when we did the Dead Man's Tale thing, we had to go through that mission quite a few times.
But that was good.
That was interesting. I think it changed a bit each week. There was a different thing defined, there was slightly different puzzles. It wasn't the exact same thing every week.
Mm-hmm.
It was similar, but yeah, this is just the same thing every week. Just this time you also have to do it on a Legend, I guess. What's the Dead Man's Tale mission called?
Message.
Message, yeah. I don't even think, was there a Legend version of that?
I thought so.
I mean, it's possible, I don't remember it all that well.
Yeah, there was.
Okay. I didn't spawn in a thing this time. going faster this time. Don't die. Yeah, technically we don't have to complete it. Actually, no. Last time, there was like a thing that...
There was, yeah, you did it and then you had to complete it.
Yeah, we found a thing midway through and there's like, oh, cool, that's the first step, and then the second step is finish the thing on Legend.
Oh.
And we had to basically find it midway through, so... there was no point in not just finishing it up at that point, but yeah, I feel it tonight. Don't want to do that again.
You have to finish it.
Yeah, but like, see, like our step right now is
yeah, it's
find the weapon
thing,
schematic,
which is in the middle, and then once you collect that, then it says finish on Legend. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just an extra step. It's basically play it, but also explore a little bit. Because, I mean, last time it was directly on our route. So it wasn't like you had to really go searching for it. But I do have one of those, whatchamacallits? The, enhanced resonance amp. Those things are to open up the diamonds.
Oh.
So if you combine, it'll tell you, like, where to find it. Like, right now mine is Orbital Control Nexus Upload, which is somewhere in this one. There's, like, some on Europa. They're kind of just spread all over. But, yeah, maybe you can do that this weekend or something.
Inventory.
Nice.
Yeah, on my Steam inventory.
Oh.
I guess.
Weird.
I don't know what this is from. Bunch of trading cards.
Oh, from what game?
From Steam, like the Better with Friends trading card, the Outstanding Visual Style trading card. Well, I guess they're from the Steam Awards. But why did I just see them now?
I mean, I think they just did that a few days ago, so...
Oh.
Alright, well maybe we can do the Legend thing this weekend or something.
Yeah, possibly.
Anyways, yep, see you around. Alright, well that's going to end it for this week. It would have been a shorter week. The main quest was only like 20 minutes, which basically involved doing a single heist. And then we had to do that other thing for the should you choose to accept it, which was the exact same as a few weeks ago, and where we killed the two sisters. Then we had to go to the moon. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, but I guess we'll maybe grab another part for Revision 0. Maybe. Maybe we won't. We'll have to see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.